It's a modern-day vacation nightmare. A new survey out says 1 in 10 Airbnb users here in America have found hidden cameras during their stay. With those numbers, some experts think that survey's got to be flawed. But there's little doubt that a lot of Americans are worried about virtual peeping toms. Our Derek Stahl shows us how to spot them.
Before you fly off on your next vacation and settle into a rental in someone's home, consider these unsettling cases. Last month, a family visiting Ireland found a camera hidden in a smoke alarm, live streaming from the living room of their Airbnb.
I actually came up to it and noticed that there was a hidden camera right here.
A couple staying at an Airbnb near Disneyland found a similar one in March. And in January,
the cameras were facing the bed.
A tourist in Miami found 2 cameras in his Airbnb disguised as cell phone chargers.
We've seen a huge increase in the number of chargers that basically are also cameras. If you look at the very end of this little USB charger, you'll see a little tiny pinhole. We're hearing more and more about these stories about people finding hidden cameras in places that they're renting, whether it's a hotel room or rental property. And it's because anyone can spend about 4.5 to 5 minutes on Amazon, on eBay, and find a plethora of devices.
Sometimes these virtual peeping toms invade your privacy for profit. Police found hidden cameras in 42 hotel rooms in South Korea in March that were live streaming to a paying audience. Investigators say some users paid $45 a month to watch the feeds, and the site collected thousands of dollars before police shut it down.
Anyone, you don't have to be an IT specialist. There's 3 ways that you can go about trying to detect these hidden cameras.
Ken Colburn of Data Doctors showed us how you can check for cameras after you check in.
So the first thing I do is connect the host Wi-Fi to do a digital scan of the environment. And the way you do that is this free app called Fing. F-I-N-G. It's going to scan the entire network and tell you every single device that's connected to your Wi-Fi.
That digital scan was how the family in Ireland found their hidden camera.
If it's a webcam, a lot of times it'll actually have the word cam in the description of the device. And if you're not sure what it is, with the app, you can actually just click on any of the devices to get more information about what that might be.
Colburn also suggests checking every outlet to see what's plugged in.
Battery-operated cameras will run out of battery power too quick because it senses motion. So by and large, most of these are going to have some connection to power. And you start with every outlet in the house. Just take a quick look to see if anything's plugged in. And if it is, figure out what it is. If you don't need it, just unplug it.
Hidden cameras typically have one thing in common. Their lenses reflect light, so you can use light to spot them. Apps like Glint Finder use the flash on your camera to spot the reflections of the glass, although professional tools are a little bit better.
Airbnb says safety and privacy is our priority. The company says it's had hundreds of millions of bookings and issues are incredibly rare. But state laws aren't exactly keeping up with the technology, says attorney Greg Leslie with the ASU College of Law.
That's what kind of makes it complex, is that an Airbnb owner owns that property, and so they're setting up a camera in their own house.
He says bedrooms and bathrooms are pretty clearly off limits for recording, but Airbnb's policy allows hosts to set up cameras in common areas like living rooms, as long as the host discloses it.
Somebody could always argue, no, I just meant to make sure I could capture any vandalism, not sexual activity. So it's hard to know how the courts would come out.
A survey of 2,000 Airbnb users in the U.S. revealed 58% were worried about hidden cameras. If you're one of them, Colburn has one final tip.
If you're bringing your own Wi-Fi, you never have to use the Wi-Fi that's there, and so you can disable in one fell swoop anything and everything that might be trying to record information from that network just by unplugging it.
Pulling the plug for some vacation peace of mind. I'm Derek Stahl for Arizona's Family.